And Grand Rising is your favorite gotcha girl or least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of karma you fall. Here with today's tarot and oracle card reading for Thursday, July 16th, 2026, using my supernatural Join the Hunt tarot and my Urban Crow oracle. Started to use the El Queen, but it was taking a long time to come out. Spirit said, no, grab something else. We want something else today. So I grabbed the Urban Crow, and they seem to be satisfied with that. Let's hop right into it. Main energy is Page of Goblets or Page of Cups. Okay? And who is that again? Let me remind you, that's Becky Rosen. Supernatural, she plays this crazed super fan. Because as we know, Sam and Dean discover that their life, all their adventures have been written in books, okay? And she somehow gets a hold of God's typewriter or whatever and just writes a story where her and Sam are married and together and whew. Now with all that, a couple things. One, you could have a new relationship beginning. The person could be younger, seeing as how it's a page. Page always reminds me of young people. Even in the upright, it gives me a level of immaturity because, you know what I mean? She was just like a little kid. She really was. The second thing I'm getting with this is, and the spirit is still encouraging you to dream big. That's what the book said. The spirit is still encouraging you to dream big, but also you you got to be realistic. Dream big, but you got to be realistic. Things aren't just going to happen, and you can't be stepping on nobody else's free will to get what you want. All right, what else are we getting with this? There was something else I wanted to say, Spirit. You going to bring it back, or am I going to move on? Yes, new relationship. Person could be young. Oh, yes, also, yes, write your own story. You are. You might have to borrow God's typewriter. But you're the boss, okay? You're the boss. Don't be crazy like Becky, though. Don't do that. And then we have the moon in reverse. Now, when I say, when I pray for protection and everything over, I do that pre-recording because I have limited storage space, and it's just too much, right? But I say, trickster spirits, we love you. But there's a time and a place for your tricks. It is never, ever, ever, ever in my readings. If you show up, you have to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, universe. That's what I say. In Supernatural, this is Archangel Gabriel. He was a trickster spirit. He was a trickster spirit. And that's the first archangel I prayed to, too. Now, could be somebody named Gabriel involved up in this mess. But anyway, moon in reverse. Moon in the upright is illusions being cast, right? For me, it always means moon magic. I see it, and it always means moon magic. But so, if it's in the reverse, anybody who attempted any moon magic on any of the collective, or even myself, because they're going to, they just can't help themselves. It's in the reverse. It's immediately, it didn't even leave. It didn't even leave wherever you were, okay? It came right back to you, and it's slapping you. Ooh, oh, okay, all right. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm trying to be nice. I'm gonna be nice today. I'm not gonna say what I really, really want to say. I know Mama Kumba Bang told me to speak up yesterday, but sometimes you gotta keep some shit to yourself. This I will. But the moon in reverse came out with resistance, all right? So we reversed in all this resistance. There was resistance to you forging ahead, both mostly from people who don't want to see you succeed. But it's all coming to an end with the reverse, okay? And what they have done in the dark will be illuminated. They will be no longer allowed to be a trickster spirit. Y'all gonna have to go somewhere. Y'all gonna have to start telling the truth. All your lies about to come crashing down on you. And they're facing the resistance that they had wished upon you. Mm-hmm. That's exactly. Ooh, okay. That's what Spirit's saying. That's what the moon magic was for. Mm-hmm. To make it hard for you. To give you resistance against your dreams and stuff. Don't you worry. Your spirit team says, we sent that shit back. I mean, it didn't even leave. It didn't even leave. So whoever sent it can look forward to resistance. Everything they try is going to be hard, harder. They think they can. If they weren't thinking, they wouldn't have thought that. If they weren't thinking, they wouldn't have thought that. Then we got the sun in the upright, right after the moon in reverse. Both things of illumination. Things, their spirits just look after the moon couldn't trick you. You couldn't. You didn't fall for them illusions, right? We said, look, something funky going on here. The sun came out, said, you right. I'm gonna burn up all these ghosts of the past. All these ghosts of the past. The sun is also encouraging you to find what you love and do it. Find your passion and do it. Shine your light and fuck anybody who can't take it. Alright? They just gonna have to go buy them some of them nice sunglasses. Nice new Meta sunglasses with the lenses that adjust to whatever the color is, and they can record everything. Okay. Don't worry about them. You just shine. And again, forget about them. They're ghosts. What's in the past? You gotta put your behind in your past. No, Pumbaa. It's you gotta put your past behind you. Sit down before you hurt yourself. Somebody better sit down before they hurt themselves. They already have. But they're still continuing down that path because they've fallen for their own illusions. But yeah. Next, after that, we have the 7 of pentagrams with waterproof. 7 of pentagrams, which is the 7 of pentacles. In the Rider-Waite, it's a dude sitting on his hoe or shovel or whatever the heck gardening tool he's using, and he's kind of just sitting there looking around like, look at how much I've done, how much I still have to do. But the point is, you've been working hard. You've been planting good things. And it's working, collective. It's working. No matter how much resistance they sent towards you, no matter how much bullshit they sent towards you, you're still here. Even though this is Arthur Ketch, he was a man of letters and supernatural, secret group that mostly dealt with esoteric knowledge, the actual book reading type of thing, right? But he was basically a psychopath who wanted to build this machine, and the meta letters were like, no, Arthur, blah, 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 blah. But whatever. The point is, yeah, what's the point, Spirit? Because you make me go into that, and then I'm not even sure what the hell the end game is. All right, Spirit's saying this guy was a psychopath. Very smart, very intelligent. Even had some good things. Beware of people such as Arthur Ketch. Look, he doesn't. If I cover up his little tattoo on his hand, he looks. Like a normal guy. It doesn't look like he would sell you to the devil, sell his soul to the devil. He would, if it would get him what he wanted. Beware of justifying what it is that you want so badly that you become a psychopath. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. But you are waterproof. Everything that you've planted, everything that you've worked hard for, okay, and whatever storms come along, they're not going to wash it away. It's here to stay. You know better. You know better, collective. Then we got the 8 of goblets with displacement. And I want to read this right out the book because I do. Now, 8 of cups normally means walking away from crap that no longer serves you and all that good stuff. But Hold on. This is Angel Anna Milton from the show. She gives up her grace to become human, having become disillusioned and disappointed with her life as a soldier in the heavenly host. If you're feeling lost or aimless, have hope. Just as Anna chooses to experience humanity, you can choose to pursue a path that brings you joy and fulfillment. Allow yourself to dream now, and later those dreams will turn into goals, and your passion will reignite as you work hard to achieve them, which goes right along with work hard to achieve those goals, plant the good things, and sooner or later, you'll be walking in the sun. Everything you want will come to fruition. Also, it's supported by displacement. So you may be feeling lost, hopeless, displaced, okay? That's just your guidance system telling you that currently, as things are, you're not in the right spot. You're not in the right spot. If you don't have joy where you are, if you don't feel satisfied and content where you are, it's your soul telling you this. You're not in the right place. You're not in the right place. Don't be afraid to walk away from what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid. Don't be. She was an angel, man. But she said, look, angels ain't having no fun. God done disappeared. Everything I thought I knew, I don't know. Everything is upside down. The world has been destroyed, almost destroyed, like 2, 3, 4 times now. God's sister is on the loose now. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. It's a lot of displacement. Also, I feel like somebody could be projecting their feelings onto you with this moon magic. Go along with the moon magic. They want you to feel like they feel. They want you to feel lost and hopeless because they sure feel that way. All their evil plans did not come to fruition. Everything they hope for you is happening to them. All that resistance they wish for you is happening to them. Plus, you don't give a damn. They're just ghosts to you. Everybody in my past might as well be dead. You don't exist. You don't exist. I look through you. You a ghost. You a ghost. Alright? But yeah. This feeling is just it's your inner system trying to tell you something need to change. Something need to change or you're going to stay feeling displaced and just off and wrong, okay? And then last but not least, we got another 8 right behind that 8, behind the 8 of goblets, we got the 8 of bones with upheaval. Yes, just like yesterday, the 8 of wands is fast forward movement. We are moving forward quickly, and it's going to feel like an upheaval. And you have, these last few years, collective, you've been through a lot. So you've learned how to roll with the punches. You will not be overwhelmed. Your team is there to support you. You have got this. All right? And remember, also rest up. Because things are about to, this 8 of bones, things are about to feel kind of like this. Which way am I going? Every which way. Pulled in every direction. All at the same time. You got this, though. You got this. Even with all the upheaval, them eggs in the nest aren't going anywhere. The eggs in the nest haven't fallen out. Whatever it is that those eggs in the nest represent to you, whatever is sacred and holy to you that those eggs are representing, that you're protected. And with all the upheaval, you're protected. That's your reading for today, collective. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. I will see you all again when I have another message, and everybody has a day you deserve.